Hello, everyone. Today we're talking about attributes of quadrilaterals. Attribute is basically just a fancy schmancy name for a characteristic or um, just kind of what it looks like. So we're going to talk about attributes of quadrilaterals. Quadrilaterals are polygons. They have straight lines and they are closed shapes. So there's no breaks or holes in the quadrilaterals. Now, quadrilateral, if you know, quad stands for four. So they have four sides. So we're dealing with four-sided figures, and there is a bunch of them. So we're going to kind of go through each special quadrilateral um, as we go. And we're going to start today with parallelograms. So if you look, I have two parallelograms here. Um, and when we look at the attributes, we look at two things, the sides and the angles. So a parallelogram has two sets of parallel sides. So when they say sets, it means two. So these two would be one set of parallel sides. Those two lines would never meet. And then it has another set of parallel lines or sides that would never meet. Those would go on forever and they would never converge. All right. Um, Opposite sides are equal. Note the dash mark. So if you look at this one, and this is not a great drawing by Mr. Champagne, but you have one and one dash here. That means those two are equal. And this is two dashes. That means those two are equal. If you see four dashes, all four would be equal, but that is not the case for a parallelogram because opposite sides are equal, okay? And opposite angles are equal. So you have this equivalent to this and this equivalent to this. That will become very important when you go up to 6th, 7th, 8th grade, and you have to figure out those angles. And you just did triangles, which all the angles added up to 180 degrees. Well, guess what? Quadrilaterals, all the angles add up to 360 degrees. So later on, you may have to figure out a missing angle given three angles. And it's very important to understand the attributes and understand that all the angles of a quadrilateral add up to 360 degrees. Thank you. And I'll have more on this in our next lesson.